Hey everybody, Eddie here, top of the line training. Going to do a review today on the Vanquest EDC Maximizer Husky. Stay with me. Alright guys, Ed back with you, top of the line training. Like I said, we're doing a review on the Vanquest EDC Maximizer, Everyday Carry Maximizer Husky. This is the largest of the pouches that Vanquest makes out of the EDC pocket, or the personal pocket maximizer. If you haven't seen that, I got a review out on that as well as the EDC Slim, I believe it is. I'll check that and put it on the bottom. But anyway, looking at the pack, we got 1000 denier Cordura. Go ahead and zoom in just a tad bit on that. We got 1000 denier Cordura, standard, pretty much standard across the line of the Maximizer packs. Excuse me. So you have Vanquest tough built gear, 1000 denier Cordura. As I said, you have a strip of loop Velcro here for morale patches or other information. You have a Velcroed pocket on the front here. I normally don't do that or use that for the most part because once this thing's full, it is really tough to get anything out of there. On the back side, you've got a grab handle, Molly or Piles webbing. It has a number 8 YKK zipper. And what's key to Vanquest is they invert their zippers or turn them around. So the teeth are on the inside, and that helps prevent debris and dirt and things like that that would jam your zippers or get dirty over time. And not to say that these might not get dirty, but it's going to take longer. So, you know, they're going to last a long time. This thing is sewn. Top of the line, guys. Top of the line sewing. I can look at it and see. You got darning, you got the box stitch, you've got the tack, super tacks. It's all in there. Double stitching, etc. Alright guys, so stay with me. I'm going to go ahead and break it open here in a minute, show you the contents, just to give you an idea of what this thing can hold. Guys, back with the top of the line training. Like I said, we got 1000 denier Cordura, Velcro at the top. YKK zippers, inverted grab handle, and here's the zipper heads. And what's nice about them is they have this locking feature. Let me get these leveled out here. They have this locking feature, so you can stack them together like that. Let me zoom in on that real good. Hopefully you can see that when they stack together. See? They stack together like that, and you could throw a small, like a luggage lock or something like that on it. Real nice feature. Just in case you had something super valuable in here. You also have the 550 paracord pull tabs, loops. The pack itself, or the pouch, is 8 inches long, 6 inches wide, 2 inches thick. I'm going to go ahead and open her up and go over the contents. Like I said, this is just an example of what some of the things that this thing can carry and how much you can get in it. And in fact, let me just show you here at the top here. I could get a bunch more stuff in there. Example, this is one of those bug jig-em wigs that you can clip it onto you. It's by off. Anyway, I think it works pretty well. But that could fit down in there. Just an example. A lot of room. So anyway, let me open her up. Like so. My tablecloth, my Shimag tablecloth is sliding around on me. Anyway, so again, Here we have your standard high vis. That's another feature with Vanquest. You have your high vis, I believe it's 210 denier nylon, ripstop nylon. Very nice feature. It really does bring out the inside of the pack. And if you were in a low light situation, I haven't tested it yet, but I'm pretty sure it would help with the visibility. So you can see that this thing is stuffed to the gills, and I've always said, or I've said on all the other Vanquest videos of their pouches, you know, you can take these kits and make them a specific kit. Like this could be a med kit, could be a fire kit. Of course this is a little large for a fire kit, but you can make this a med kit, water purification, ammo, tools, whatever, and have everything condensed in one area of your pack. And then when you go in, you know, maybe you have this one in a tan, maybe you have another one in a black, another one in a wolf gray, another one in whatever color they come in. I can't remember, but you can check the website, and I will put that down below as well, as I believe you get tan, wolf gray, and black in the 1000 denier colors, and then the camo colors are 500 denier, I believe. Don't quote me on it. I know that's how their packs work. But anyway, so a quick rundown of what's inside this EDC Maximizer by Vanquest. Let me go ahead and put this back here behind it. Maybe hopefully prop that up just a tad bit. So anyway, we have a real nice magic marker for leaving notes and marking things, whatever. Always good to have a marker with you for a lot of different reasons. And I just learned on another channel, I can't think of the name of it, I'll put it below. Like if you hit, like say you get some poison ivy on you, or hit something you don't know what it is, you can circle it. And then to see if it keeps spreading or whatever, it may be just like a scratch, could be just a bite that doesn't do anything, but you can circle it. And if it starts going outside that parameter, you know, you might need to do something. You have a, this is just a basic little light. This was gifted to me by one of my former bosses. This is a, it's by Gander Mountain. I don't know the lumens on it. I want to say it's at least 100 lumens. It's really bright, runs on a AA battery, and I mean, I really love this light. It works really well, and it's pretty lightweight. Most of my flashlights will always have a lanyard on them, and the reason behind that, if you've ever done any low light shooting or dark or no light shooting, if you have a flashlight, yes, you can use it in such a manner or other techniques, but when it comes time to reload, you got to stow the flashlight. You could drop the flashlight and find it again, but that's a little bit, it's not tactically sound really. If you had to, I guess you could, but anyway, of course you could always throw it in your mouth as well. But if you have it wrapped around your wrist, you're doing, your gun goes dry, you just drop it and let it dangle while you go in and get your second mag and go, then grip the flashlight and go on. If you haven't seen my Running the Gun series, check that out and get caught up on it. In fact, I'm going out to do another segment tomorrow, and there will be a segment on low light and flashlight techniques, so make sure you get caught up, make sure you check it out, and make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any of the videos. Next thing in here is a diamond rod. I believe this is by, I can't even think of the name of the company, pretty famous company. Of course, you got one by Gerber, who makes one. This one is possibly Smith. I'm looking here to see, and I can't remember who makes this, but I think it's Smith. I'm not sure, but it works really well. It's got a fish hook, place where you can sharpen your fish hooks. It's got a flat edge on it. It's got the pointed edge for like serrated blades and such. Let me zoom in on that a little bit more. so you can see it. You know, it's, like I said, it's flat, rounded here, fish hook here, serrated blade. I love this thing, and look how much room it takes up. It's basically the size of a pin. It's really a nice item to have in your kit, in your car. I have about 8 or 9 of these, and I put them in all my kits, my packs and everything, because it's an EDC item normally, because I don't want to be caught and unable to sharpen my knife if needed. Yeah, I know you can sharpen on a rock and all that kind of stuff. I might not have time to look for a rock. So there's that. I have a standard Bic ink pen, soft feel, really soft in the hand, nice writing. I like it a lot. Standard ink pen. Super tack. You may have seen this before. This is about 100-pound breaking strength. It does really a lot of things. It is a flat thread, and it's used on parachutes. Works really well. Small survival kit. Altoids mini. I have glue. I've got cotton. I've got Vaseline in there as well. I've got matches wrapped in jute twine. I have a glue stick. What else? I got 3 sinkers, about 20 yards of line, number 12-pound test, a couple hooks. I got some bank line as well. And I have a cotton pad. I got some more jute twine up here in the top. And let me see what else I got in here. I've got a striker for the matches up in the lid. And I think this is the hooks actually up in here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the hooks. So it's a neat little kit. You know, again, you could fish. You could get a fire going. So you have a way to get some food if you have water. There's fish in there. And you have a way to get fire going. You've seen this before. It's basically just a pump of hand sanitizer. Not only hand sanitizing, but also assist in making fire. Another magic marker Sharpie, again for many different things, primarily writing, of course. Again, another pair of fingernail clippers with file. Very important item to have in a long-term situation. Weighs nothing, easy to carry. Why not have it? Especially if you have the room. And behind here, I got a button compass just to get cardinal direction, know which way to go without messing around with. Of course, you can always use the sun as a guide. You can use the stick method of direction, and you know that's all good if you have time. But maybe you just want to get general direction real quick. Know which way south is, east, north, whatever. You can head out. Here I have a couple Hot Pockets, heat, 10 hours of heat each one. If it's cold out, it's a nice little item to throw in your bag if you have one, or throw it in your jacket, in your pockets. Say if you don't have gloves, throw them in your pockets. Anything will help, and those do work well. I use them quite often during hunting season. They help me keep my hands warm. Here again is one of my miniature medical kits. Nothing special. You got a list on the outside. You got moleskin. Got 3 medium band-aids, no stick gauze pad, heartburn medicine 4, antacid 4, decongestant 2, and aspirin 4. I've never used anything out of here, but you know that's what's in here. It's just like I said, a basic little kit. Say you're out lost in the woods, you got heartburn bad, you can take something for it, help relieve the stress of that, you know. Because believe me, you're probably going to be stressed out anyway. Again, my 2-liter bag with 4 Acrimura water tabs in it. I believe one tab does 2 liters. And you know, this would provide me with 4 liters, as you were, 8 liters of water. And you know, if you can't make a fire, you don't have a container to cook something in, at least you have something to get some water. Here, Write in the Rain notebook. Again, notes, messages, burning for fire, things like that. Really good to have. And that's all that's on this one side. So you can see there's quite a bit of items, and they're very well organized. You can actually go, believe it or not, you can go right to the items you want, pull it right out without interference of any other item getting in the way. Over here, left to right, you have a scream whistle. That's a soft blow, of course. It's really nice to have. You get lost, throw this around your neck immediately, and if you run into somebody and they're at a distance, you can whistle. I've been in the woods since I've been 8 years old, and a lot of times, especially now as an adult, it's really hard. Like if someone's yelling at you, you know, I'm 52, I don't hear as well as I used to, and if someone's yelling at you, you might not hear, or vice versa, you're yelling at them and they might not hear. And this right here carries a lot faster, louder, and more odds that they're going to hear this versus your voice. So it's always good to have something like this in your pack when you're in the woods. It weighs nothing. It is lightweight. Comes with this lanyard as well, that if you had to, you could use it for something too. And you know, it's worth its weight in gold if you're lost. Here, I have my Leatherman Juice. I love this multi-tool. Love the hell out of it. It's got 18 tools on it, I believe. If you haven't seen this video, check out the card up there. It's coming up right now. Go check this out. This is a nice multi-tool. It's a little thick. It's not real heavy. It's got a little weight to it, but it's not real heavy. It's got like 18 tools in it, and you can do a lot with this. A lot. So, you know, always good to have a multi-tool. I mean, if I had to pick one to have, I'd probably have the Leatherman Surge. If you haven't seen that video, check that out as well. There'll be a card coming up right now on that. But this Leatherman Juice, man, I love this thing. Love this thing. So check out that video. Here, standard Bic lighter. Here's a Camillus US Camillus knife. It has this hook here for securing it to your, you know, you're doing a lanyard with it or something like that. And another thing here that a feature of the Maxpedition EDC Maximizer, it has this lanyard which is 2.5 inches long. Like example, I could hook that on, so I know if I open up, this is not going to fall out and I'm going to lose it. You never know. You might think you might hear it hit the ground or something, but who knows what's going on. It falls out. Now you don't have a knife. Of course, I have double blades here with the juice, but remember, 2 is 1, 1 is none. This thing here, if you haven't seen my video on this, make sure you go check it out. This thing is loaded with features. It's only 4 blades, but it's got the blades, got the awl, bottle opener, can opener, screwdriver. Really nice. The card's coming up, so check out a video on that as well. Here we have some off cutter mosquito insect spray, and this is with aloe and vitamin E. So, you know, I don't know exactly how important that part is, but the main point of this, I've said this before, if you watch some of my videos, if you've ever seen Naked and Afraid example, you got these people in one night, they go to wherever they go, and when they wake up the next morning, they have a coat of bug bites, a shirt, pants, a complete matching set, and they get 8 to pieces. And of course, this isn't a lot, but this would last for a little while. You could use it sparingly on but you know, you can still make it work. Maybe you also utilizing smoke as a bug repellent, you know, but the point is, at least it's something for, hopefully you wouldn't be lost more than a day or two, and it would help you get through the night and get some rest, because you're probably not going to get much rest anyway. But so there's another key item. Another key item is the Light My Fire ferro rod, and this, I believe this is good for about 2,000 strikes. If the lighter fails, I have this to fall back on, or vice versa. If it's a nice day, nice evening, I can get me a nice fire tinder bundle going, light it up with this, save my lighter for when I need it, if it's raining or whatever have you. To me, fire is number one thing to have during a survival situation, or just in general in the woods. You know, it does a lot of things, and I'm not going to go into that, but here you have a light stick, Chemlight light stick. Crack it. I believe these are good for about 8 hours. I'm not 100% sure on that, maybe 10 hours. But they're real nice. They're one stick. They, you know, you could use it to light your camp up. Use it to go get up and go to the bathroom or whatever have you. If you know, that way you save your batteries on your flashlight. Of course, it's only a one-time use, but it may get you through the night, you know. Here we have a hank of jute twine. Of course, you can use this for whatever you need to tie, but the main primary reason or use of this is to make a tinder bundle, or assist in a tinder bundle, and get a fire going. So really nice piece to have in your kit, guys. You can go to Walmart and buy it, for that matter. You can get a roll for like $2 maybe, or less, and make yourself a little hank like this. You can do a lot with this. Signaling mirror, another key item to have. You can not only use this to signal, of course, you can use it to look at yourself if you have any wounds, maybe in your face, or you know, anywhere that you can't see well. You can try to hold this and see off of it. But again, signaling is the main purpose of this. And you can signal far away. If you have a plane coming over, yeah, you got the fire bundles ready to go, and you get those burning with smoke. But add this in with it, maybe direct their attention, and then they see your 3 bundles of smoke, and you're rescued because you have the signaling mirror and the ability to make fire. And last but not least, a Altoid survival kit. I don't want to open this up because it's hard to keep closed once I get it open. I got it snapped shut. But basically, this kit almost mimics this small kit. It's got fishing, it's got light, it's got candles in it, it's got a bunch of stuff. Mainly to get a fire going, a little bit of pain relievers, and cordage, things like that. So, that is all the contents of the EDC Maximizer, and I believe I could have got a lot more in here. Okay, I believe I could have got a lot more in here. So to recap, 1000 denier Cordura, a loop feel of Velcro for morale patches. Also, one thing I forgot, guys, my glue stick. I usually have this in every kit. It's just a little glue stick, weighs nothing. All you need is heat to get it to work. You got to hold a patch or something like that, glue something together. It's not much, but it'd probably fit the bill if you needed, like say you needed to maybe build a fly. I've got some hooks in here. I got some jute twine. I can twirl it around, glue this onto the hook, make a fly, and maybe catch some fish with it. Anyway, so you have this front pocket here. The dimensions 8 by 6 by 2. YKK zippers. Inside you have a lanyard 2.5 inches long with a clip that you can clip your keys or sensitive items to. You also have a 550 loop over here that you can girth hitch something into. You have 2 slip sleeves in the back side, and you have one other thing here. You have the, as I mentioned before, the high-vis nylon. And you could also, by the way, put an item, lay an item in here, maybe like say something like that. They could ride there. But anyway, you have the high-vis nylon. And one thing that Maxim Edition, signature to them as well, is their honeycomb style retainer keepers, elastic retainers. You have your row, then these are all offset, and it helps strengthen and hold everything in a stronger manner. So that's another nice feature of Vanquest. Alright guys, this is it, top of the line training. We've been going over the EDC Maximizer Husky by Vanquest. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. As well, make sure you leave me a comment and what you think about the Vanquest Husky Maximizer EDC. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And also, make sure you share this video, pass it along. Maybe it'll give someone a good tip to work on their kit. Till the next one, guys, this is Ed, top of the line training. We'll see you then. God bless, take care.